let's see what the new GLOCK Gen 6 is all about.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Shane Coley here, captain of Team GLOCK, and I'm really excited to introduce the new 6th generation of GLOCK pistols. Right here we have the Gen 6 G19, and initially some of the features that we have changed or updated on this pistol are the grip texture that you'll see first. It is a mix of the RTF2 and the RTF4, so this is creating an RTF6 grip texture, which is a more aggressive grip texture, similar to like a stippling or a silicone carbide, but now it's coming like this from us from the factory. We also still have the flared magwell. You'll also notice the extended beavertail here on the back side of the slide. A lot of customers, a lot of feedback into this, so we extended the beavertail here. We also have a larger undercut here on the trigger guard, and you'll notice the flat trigger. Everyone loves the flat trigger. I, as a competitive shooter, have been a huge fan of flat triggers for a really long time, so super excited that we finally have this in the Gen 6. And on the front of the frame, also textured with the RTF6 texturing, is the thumb rest. So when shooting follow-on shots or build drills or things like that, it just gives me another index point to really manage and control that recoil. And then we also have a new optic-ready system. So essentially it's a polymer optic plate, and it works as like a crush washer. So the optic plate has the recoil bosses that hold or have the optic footprint itself, but the optic now is screwing directly into the slide. We no longer have the EDP here in the back of the slide. It's now an extractor module, so we have more room in the slide for more thread purchase for longer screws. So we have a ton of thread purchase when we're mounting the optic, and the polymer plate is now acting as like a crush washer for a really durable mount. So for Gen 6, we'll have the G19, the G45, and the G17. And I gotta tell you, I'm super excited for this.
All right, Shane, a couple questions. How many mags do they come with, you know?
It'll come with 3.
Nice.
Typical with other pistols that we've had, it come with 3 magazines. Standard capacity for which model or whichever model you purchase.
What about holster fit?
So the holster fit will fit pretty much anything that's Gen 5. So with the frame updates, we haven't added any material that will change the way the pistol will fit in the holster, especially with the thumb rest. I know that there was some questions on that as far as adding material to it where we'll have to change out or change the holsters. This is just cut into the frame itself, so we're not changing the dimensions of that piece.
You didn't talk about the slide serrations. Ooh.
Slide serrations. So historically we've known that we've added front serrations on the Gen 5s, and with the Gen 6, we made the angle cuts a little bit deeper. So when you're manipulating the slide either at the front or the rear, the top end of the slide has steeper serrations, so it gives a little bit more aggressive of a purchase when you're having to manipulate that slide. So another thing we added is the palm swell here into the frame. So you can see on the back side here, or actually on either side, that the frame itself is a little bit wider. And with the palm swell, what that's essentially doing is it's following the natural curvature of the hand. But for me, as a competitive shooter, when I'm gripping the pistol, it feels like my hand is being wedged up into the beaver tail. So it's giving me more control, and it's it feels like a stronger grip presence when I'm managing that recoil. So the palm swell has been a really nice feature upgrade, especially when it comes to follow-on shots and like I said, the build drills or any kind of shooting drill like that where I'm managing a lot of shots. It feels like I have a lot of control over the pistol.
Back straps?
It comes with two separate back straps that you can add on if you so desire. But with the extended beaver tail, they'll stop here at the base with the back strap.
All right, more ways to customize it, right?
More ways to customize it.
Shane, any other thoughts on the Gen 6?
Shoot it. You're gonna love it. I love it. Put a lot of rounds to this pistol, and I'm really excited to put this on the range.